Coco Lee, a Chinese-American singer and songwriter, best known for her performance on an Oscar-nominated song in the movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, passed away on Wednesday in Hong Kong hospital, 48 years old. According to a statement made by her sisters Carol and Nancy Lee, they claimed that Miss Lee attempted suicide at her home on Sunday and was taken to a hospital. Her sisters wrote, Coco had been depressed for a few years, but her condition deteriorated dramatically over the last few months. In spite of the fact that Coco looked for proficient assistance and gave her all to battle discouragement, unfortunately, that evil presence within her took the better of her. Miss Lee had a successful pop singing career in Asia, but she was best known to American audiences for her performance of the song A Love Before Time in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in 2000. She performed the song in front of millions of television viewers at the Academy Awards ceremony in March 2001, where it was nominated for an Oscar in the category of Best New Original Song. As she introduced Miss Lee's performance, actress Julia Stiles stated, combining the flavor and texture of Eastern music with the orchestral color and sensitive lyrics of Western culture, the magic of this stunning, beautiful film is truly realized in this evocative love ballad. Her profession as a recording craftsman started after she competed as the sprinter up in a singing rivalry facilitated by the TV telecaster TVB in Hong Kong in 1993, not long after she moved on from secondary school. Miss Lee told the San Francisco Chronicle in 2000 that she entered the competition on a whim and ended up winning. She stated, I was timid as a child. I would sing in the shower and hide in the bathroom. Nancy, my older sister, was always going to sing. She's delightful, skilled, and she has decent legs. I was unaware that it would be me. Her debut album with the Taiwanese record label, however, was released in 1994 after she was chosen as runner-up in the TVB contest. In 1997, she told a reporter for the South China Morning Post that her goal in the singing industry was to work in both Asia and the United States. In 1999, she released her first full English-language album, Just No Other Way, with pop and R&B songs. The soundtrack for Julia Roberts' Runaway Bride included one song, Before I Fall in Love. Miss Lee's work went beyond music as well. She also sang the movie's theme song Reflection and played the lead character in the Mandarin version of Disney's 1998 animated film Mulan. Miss Lee, who was born in Hong Kong in January 17, 1975, moved to the United States and went to middle and high school in San Francisco. In 1991, she won the title of Miss Teen Chinatown. She told the Chronicle that she briefly attended the University of California with the intention of studying biology and becoming a doctor, but she dropped out after her first year. Miss Lee's sisters noted in their statement that this year marked the 30th anniversary of her beginning her successful singing career. They emphasized Miss Lee's excellent live performances and stated that she was known to have worked tirelessly to open up a new world for Chinese singers and the international music scene. Miss Lee is survived by her husband, Bruce Rockowitz, as well as two stepdaughters in addition to her sisters. At this time, there was no complete list. Her last single, called Sad, was delivered in February. Miss Lee acknowledged having had an incredibly difficult year in a post to her social media account at the end of 2022, but she urged her followers to spread positivity and be an influential figure to inspire people. Fern Coco Lee, also known as Fern Lee, was an American singer, songwriter, record producer, dancer, and actress who was born in Hong Kong. Her career began in Hong Kong and later spread to Taiwan and other parts of the world. She released 18 studio albums, 2 live albums, and 5 compilation albums, including her first English-language album, Just No Other Way. Her single, Do You Want My Love, reached the top 50 of the US Billboard Dance Club Play Chart and the Australian Singles Chart. Before she was born, her father passed away. Her mother moved her and her sisters to San Francisco when she was 9 years old. There, she attended Raoul Walberg Traditional High School and Presidio Middle School. She was offered a recording contract in Hong Kong the summer after she graduated from high school. She tried to combine her growing career there with her studies at the University of California, Irvine, but she left after her freshman year to focus on her pop career. Following Lee's 1992 high school graduation, she traveled back to Hong Kong to watch her sisters compete in the Miss Hong Kong pageant. While there, she partook the 12th yearly New Ability Singing Honors and was the principal sprinter up, singing Whitney Houston's Hurry to You. The next day, Capitol Specialist offered her a recording contract. She made her presentation by showing up on a few gathering collections, like Scorching Hits 93 pre-winter release. She released her first solo albums in Mandarin, Love From Now On and Promise Me in 1994, while she was working with Fancy Pie Records. She released her third Mandarin album, Woman in Love, and an English-language cover album, Brave Enough to Love, in 1995. Lee signed a contract with Sony Music Entertainment in 1996, and her subsequent album, Coco Lee, became Asia's best-selling album of the year in that year. In 1997, she also released a self-titled Cantonese album and the Mandarin album Sincere. In 1998, the Mandarin collection D Daddy was delivered and sold 1 million duplicates in under 3 months. From her next collection, Bright Day, Tones was utilized for the launch of the Football World Cup and the melody The Response for the Chinese film Bishonen. She was hired by Walt Disney Pictures in 1998 to sing the theme song Reflection and voice Fa Mulan in the Mandarin version of Mulan. In August 1998, Coco performed in Taiwan to a concert audience of more than 3,000 fans, the second largest concert audience in Taiwan. She also performed in Michael Jackson's charity concert for Michael Jackson and Friends. Her love song, Before I Fall in Love, was included in the Runaway Bride soundtrack. She also recorded a duet with Kelly Price called Can't Get Over. Together with Wang Leehom, Stephanie Sun, Elva Sao, and Jolin Tsai, Lee recorded the charity singles We Met the Future and Hand in Hand for SARS. She released the Mandarin album You and Me in Asia. Lee sang the song A Love Before Time for the movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which she performed at the Oscars in 2001. In October of 2001, she released her album Promise Coco. By the year 2000, she had sold 7.5 million copies of her album in Asia. Lee released D is Coco, a remix album in 2002. She sang an Enemy of Tobacco melody called From the Outset Until the End with vocalist Jackie Chung. Together with Korean singer Jin Young Park, she performed the anti-racism song A Dream of One. She performed alongside Shaggy at the 2003 MTV Asia Awards in Singapore and presented the event alongside him. Lee co-featured in the Chinese parody film Expert at Everything with John Solitary, which won the Best Unfamiliar Film grant in 2005 Beverly Slopes Film Festival. In 2004, as the Young Guides diplomat, she went to the Worldwide Guides Gathering in Bangkok, Thailand as the delegate of the Asian specialists to meet different youth bunches examining how she might teach them about AIDS.